Hello. Hello and welcome, my legendary leaves. So, we are still hunting an alpha Bergmite. Huh?
You didn't open the overlay.
What over? Oh, the overlay. Well,
Yeah,
okay, we are fit enough. Yeah, you little glaciant won't be the thing we need. Ah, wait. Jump down! Not really, because we will still die even if we are on this thing. Okay. Jump over that little thing. And those have not respawned. Oh well. Oh well. Wait, it's not night. Why are they? Why are the ghosts outside? Jump. Okay. Gotta kill them all. With shell late. Boom. Yeah, good thing we one shot basically everything. Okay.
not showing up.
Not showing up?
I'm not sure if I clicked wrong
Oh.
or if it's taking 5.
Ah, it might take some It might take some time.
Yeah, take some time. Potato time.
Potato time.
Potato time.
What time is it? You know, it would be funny if someone threw a potato at me right now.
Give me a sec, I can get one.
Now it's kind of not the right timing anymore.
Just wait
For what?
for the right timing.
No, I'm afraid. And I kind of like that.
Okay.
Go, ceaseless edge. I have something prepared in case we don't catch one today. I don't want to spend more than this one stream on that, but I have caught an alpha in my private playthrough recently, and we'll just trade that over if need be. So yeah, but we'll try getting one in this. That would be better. I would prefer that, but well, if it happens, if it not happens, I should say, then we'll have to do it like this. Maybe I should switch to Arcanine again. Now we can do a bit with Ceaseless Edge. Or we could try Rock Smash, but I think it's 65 and 40 power. Let's try. Yeah, it's not gonna kill. Rock Smash is just too weak of an attack. Okay. Ceaseless Edge. Boom. You raise your defense, but that will kill you because of spiky stones inside of you. And like that everything like every attack that does damage over time is spiky stones in the Pokemon in this game. They could have phrased that depending on the attack, because I doubt Ceasel's Edge actually puts stones inside you. Would be more like Shell Split does something like that. And let me tell you, if you don't know, shells can be pretty sharp. Really, really sharp. Everything okay?
Yeah. I need to.
Ah, the overlay is
install.
acting up.
The website on my
Okay.
side is the problem right now.
Well, maybe feed the cats first or something.
Yeah. It's taking
They're waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Normally we feed them in the middle of the day, but recently they only eat in the evening, probably because it's getting pretty warm here. So we put the food on in the evening now. But we have to get used to that. Okay. Boom. Crunch, huh? Yeah, we should change Pokemon. Not you. You will be bad here. You, though, you will work. Wait, we did not heal? Oh well, we still have some moves left, so that's fine. Okay. Imagine running into another shiny. That would be cool. Okay. You're fired. Haha. Yeah, that wasn't the best joke to make. I know. Okay. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Anybody remember that song? Oh, you have to use a rock slide as a Pokedex mission now. Interesting, interesting. Okay. So, Raging Fury. How does this look? Woo. That look cool. Boom, from behind. Welcome back. Are they eating?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Then everything is fine. Okay. Yeah, when we run out of PP, we'll go heal. Arcanine is the best to use here after all. Or Little Gaga. He actually is relatively small. I don't know if it's really small or if it's a big one we got. Or probably not a big one, but a normal sized one might be, but I like it like that. The only thing that I would like more actually would be like in Growler size, but I don't think you can get that. But that would look so cute. And I would like cute things. There really need to be more cute Pokemon. Especially after evolution. Most of the cute Pokemon evolve into something not cute. And I think that's bad, because you need variety. Well, I prefer cool looking Pokemon. I mean, there's a place for cutes as well. Okay. There is no Bergmite here anymore. In that case, let's check over here. In that case, we go back and heal. Sleep till morning. If you only sleep just a little while, no response will happen. Sleeping until morning doesn't necessarily make things respawn, but it's highly likely. But they only respawn if you, well, despawn them before. Or, well, kill them, you could say. But, well, this is Pokemon. They don't kill each other. That's what happens in Digimon.
Didn't we add your little
My little?
subscriber thingy in here?
We did, yes. I think we did.
Because there's nothing.
There's nothing?
Or was it just an OBS?
We haven't done Legends Arceus in OBS yet. So I think I edited that. Edited? Edit.
There's nothing.
Can you edit it? Add it? Ah, there. I'm too much of an editor. I don't add stuff. I edit stuff. Yeah. Okay. Don't mind me yawning. That's... I think you're used to that by now. I know, sometimes I just yawn a lot. Which makes my wife yawn, and I think that's funny. Well, she has to yawn if you talk about yawning, so...
Please stop. I'm tired anyway.
Okay, I'll stop. Okay. Let's get this crystal. Wait. We have to go further. Who am I? Dalian that I get lost here? Or Leon? What's his English name again? Dalian? Leon? Leo? I get the names mixed up so much in the Pokemon series. Why do they even change the names? I mean, the Pokemon names, I think that's fine, okay, but the trainers' names, there's no need to change those. There really is no need. Whoa. Okay, respawning right in front of my eyes. That does not happen often. You are probably respawned as well? Yes, you are. Something wrong?
No.
No. Okay. You're just stuffing.
Yeah. Working on stuff you should have done. Could you give me over the window? Thank you.
What? Wait, what do you need Discord for?
For the link I just sent you.
Oh.
Because I don't want to open Chrome to crash everything else.
Yeah, that might be a wise choice, not crashing or stream. That sounds good. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's kind of cute how cats always wash themselves after eating. A little ritual. But imagine showering after every meal. That seems, I don't know, unnecessary. But they clean themselves in a different way.
I mean, most people wash their hands after eating.
Why? If they're clean, right?
Because they're not.
Then they should learn how to eat properly. Right?
Yeah.
Well, if you're eating finger food, sure. That makes sense. That's made to make your fingers. Can you call it even dirty? I mean, it's fresh, but yeah, it's dirty. I would say it's dirty. Okay. Fire Fang. We didn't start the fire, but it keeps on melting those Bergmites we don't want. That didn't quite work out there. And yes, I know this is a pretty repetitive stream in this case, but oh well. We can talk. We can talk about stuff. Like, you think we soonish get something new about Gen 9?
Maybe.
I mean, it's been, what, a month? 2 months? When did they announce it? Wasn't it like February? Should we get at least a bit more? Or imagine this is all we get. I kinda would like that as well. That would be interesting. That would mean we're getting into it very blind. I mean, I can just not watch new trailers, but yeah, I make Pokemon content, so I kinda have to. I always handled it like I'm not looking into leaks or stuff, but I watch at least most of the trailers. That was a problem I had with, I think it was Sun and Moon, that they revealed like everything in the trailers, right? Was that Sun and Moon or X and Y? One of
I
those.
think it was Sun and Moon.
I think so too.
Mostly saw everything.
We mostly saw every Pokemon. I did not like that, but they learned that. In Sword and Shield, they did not show everything. And the amount shown from Sword and Shield, that was okay. Could be a bit less, maybe, but that was okay. That's how I like it. Because I mean, I'm buying the games anyway, so I technically don't need more than this one trailer we have, which is probably not even a trailer, but more of a teaser. But you know, that's how I handled it before. Nowadays, I kinda, like I said, have to look them up because making content on that. I'm not making content about leaks ever though, because I don't want to support leaks. I don't think people should leak things when it comes to video games. Leaks and political stuff and that, yeah, please leak their wrongdoings. We kinda need to see those. They shouldn't do those in the first place, right? That, yeah. But when it comes to games, don't leak stuff. Stop that. Overlay's working now. Thank you, Mobi-chan, and welcome to the chat.
I just tested the chat as well. Make sure
Okay.
that's working too.
Good. Yeah. I just thought, so you get my perspective here before. And I can see my screen only like 1 meter or so in the distance on a relatively small screen.
Yeah.
Yes. I can hardly make out anything.
Okay.
And I just thought that Gaga's sprite looked like... I wondered why you put Galarian Moltres in there. That is not even in this game, but that's Gaga. And I don't think you could... not exchange. What's the word? Mistake them for each other. But yeah, it's basically a black, darkish gray blob that could look like it had wings. But yeah, I was confused. So yeah, trailers. I mean, I don't mind seeing the trailers. It's not like that. I even if I wouldn't do content, I would probably watch them. Because while I go in blind, getting a bit of an idea how I want my team to look, except the starters, always taking those 3 in, is also not bad. Doesn't mean that Pokemon from the trailers will be on my team, and Sword and Shield is a good example of that. But, you know, it's an idea, a first idea. Because in Sword and Shield, I thought about Surfetched. I kind of liked it, wanted to put that on my team. Did not end up on my team. And what else was there in the beginning? Boltund? Is it called Boltund? Was not shown, I think. But I thought about putting that in my team. But then we got that baby lizard guitar thing. What are they called in English?
I don't know.
Their German names are Toxel and Riffex. I have no idea what their English names are, sorry. But
and Toxtricity.
Toxtricity. Oh, it's Toxel, but it's Toxel. Okay. Yeah, Toxtricity, and I really like that. And, well, I can... I like having variety on my team, but I would be okay with 2 electric types. The thing about Boltund... Is it the English name? Even? Or am I having that wrong as well? Yeah, it's a mono-electric type. And, if it had a secondary type that I didn't have on my team... Boltund, okay.
It's Pulse 1.
Yeah, like, yeah, 2 of the same types are okay if they're double types, dual types, right? You get what I mean. Like, I have 2 grass types here as well, but one is grass fighting and one is glass. The glass type. Grass electric. So, yeah, that's fine. I do play them like grass types, but they can also fill a different role. But what role could have Boltund filled that Toxtricity couldn't? I mean, there also is the thing, if I really like 2 Pokemon and they have types I already have on my team, then that's that. I will take them. But with Boltund, while I like it, there are options I like as well. So I mix the variety there. And I had Dragapult on my team first. But after the DLC, not anymore. It just did not really grow on me like I would have hoped. I had Urshifu on my team in the end. The starters, Urshifu, Zacian, and Toxtricity. That was my final team after DLC. And I rarely, really rarely take legendaries into my teams. But I like the Swordy Wolf. I just like him. And that's the thing, while I'm not quite fond of taking legendaries onto my team, If I like their by design, then they are on. I straightly go by design when it comes to Pokemon, technically. I also look a bit at the typing because I just can't handle rock and ground types. Or, like, ground types can be fine. As a secondary type, they can work, but rock types, I just don't. I don't know. That said, I did have a rock type on my team in Ultra Sun, which was Rockruff, or well, later Lycanroc in the mixed form, the new one. I really liked that one, so I took it on my team. So even the type is not as important as design. The thing is just, if I like designs like around the same, but the typings match up better with one I like a little bit less, then I'll rather take the one I like a little bit less because of that, but there really has to be just a slim difference. There can't be much of a difference in liking. I just saw something and that we need to get. Oh yeah, you're making me forearmed now. If you wonder what that means, look forward to the next Mondays. Not gonna say more than that. Not next Monday. Well, yeah, next Monday. It is next Monday already when we release that video. Yeah. You can see them. Also, release the video today, tomorrow. Oh wait, we have 3 Digimon in a row this week. Tomorrow I'm gonna release my review on the new Digimon Ghost Game episodes. The day after that is it's escaping me. I know the video, but it's escaping what I name. A theory about all worlds of the Digimon anime and manga and all Digimon media are connected through the digital world. For details, well, look up that video on Sunday. And on Monday, a new card unboxing video where I am forearmed. Kinda. It will make sense when you see it. So 3 Digimon videos in a row. Oh, well, why not? And the strange thing is, when I started YouTube, I just wanted to do 1 video a week. Like, yeah, that sounded right. 1 video a week sounded good. Now I'm basically doing at least 3 a week. Huh. But I enjoy what I'm doing, so why not? If you count the live stream uploads, I think there might be a video almost daily in that case. Like, yeah. Oh, if I do Monday Digimon stuff, the Digi Monday, you could call it, then I should move the uploads of my VODs, and that would mean 1 video per day. That's something I would never do if not for uploading these VODs here. No. I couldn't pull that off. Not right now, at least. But yeah. Technically, I have the Pokemon review shorts, which is a video a day. But I'm not counting shorts. Shorts are their own thing. And if you didn't know, on my YouTube channel, I do 1 Pokemon each day. I review it. And funnily enough, on May the 31st, Kanto will be finished. I started on January 1st, so that means May 31st is actually day 151 in the year. Also, that also means we will reach Gen 3 Jizz this year. That's because, well, 365 days and everything. That means we have Gen 3 this year. Not finished, I don't think. No, Gen 3 has more than 365 Pokemon. I think. How many Pokemon does Gen 3 have? No, it has to be over 365, right? Or will we reach Gen 4 even this year? Guess we need to go back. I know I could teleport, but walking can help. Oh, there's this stupid little fly right in front of my face all the time. That's so annoying. Can that thing please just give up its life? Ah, no, not down there. What will end the year? I kind of hope it would be Jirachi. That would be beautiful, but I doubt it. What's it called? Celio or something like that?
Walrein.
Walrein. Walrein will end the year. Which is not very fitting, but at least it's an ice type for winter?
Yeah. Chilastus 4, right?
Chilastus 4, yeah, Turtwig.
Yeah. It's 386.
386.
The last of Gen 3.
Well, I mean, of course, we reach Gen 4 and I think 5 as well next year. And we can't possibly tell when the shorts are finished because we have no idea how many Pokemon there will be in Gen 9. Also, I have to think about how I handle regional forms for all the Pokemon that I already reviewed. Because, like, for example, Meowth, I put them all in one video. I review Meowth and Galarian Meowth as well as Alolan Meowth. Which can sometimes be a bit challenging because I only have 60 seconds. But it works out so far. But what if, like, I don't know, Caterpie gets a regional... Why Caterpie? That will never get a regional form, I think. But what if something like Caterpie gets a regional form? How should I do that? Just an extra video? Well, we'll see when we get to it.
You will end next year.
Next year?
On Primarina.
Primarina?
Yeah.
Okay. That's Alola. So this will go a couple of years.
Wait.
Wait.
No, I'm mistaken.
What, thing here? A leap year?
Yeah.
No, that's 2024. It's nicely dividable by 4 since we entered the 2000s, which is cool.
Yeah.
That makes it easier.
Anything else to look up? Or should I strip your arms off your body now?
As long as you don't throw a potato at them.
Oh, I forgot about the potato.
Yes.
I wanted to bring a tomato instead.
A tomato?
It's a surprise.
Okay. Yeah, you can chop off my arms. Okay. Yeah, the shorts will go for at least 3 years, probably. But I'm up to that challenge. I also want to do that with Digimon, but Digimon don't have a numbering system. And I don't know if alphabetically would be a good idea as well. I mean, the plus point for doing it alphabetically would be it mixes up rookies and megas and stuff, you know? So that would actually be kind of nice. So maybe I do it alphabetically. We'll see. I don't even know what with which it would start. It would mean Agumon, the Pikachu of Digimon, I guess, will be early. I have to see. You'll see when I start it if you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Link there in the chat. It's in the chat. Also, link to my newest video as well. Freshly uploaded. It's still a bit warm. You like it a bit warm, right? You can still smell the ink. Because videos are drawn with ink. You did know that, right? You're not big. I mean, you're big, but not big enough. Go big or go dead. Okay. Maybe I should try resetting by going back to the city, because apparently that changes stuff in a different way. So let's do that next time from now on. It kind of works with the trees. That's the strange thing. When I was hunting Ipom, the best way to do it, because there's only one tree where it can jump out of, and you have to have it jump out of a tree 15 times. Annoying, but I'm going to perfect every Pokedex entry in my private time playthrough. And going back into your room, sleep until night, for some reason that changes things. It escapes me why, but that's how that works. For some reason. Just Google 100 lilies and then you'll see why. And it worked fine. It didn't guarantee a shaking tree, but they were more common. Still took me 3 days. Three days. Not for a whole Pokedex entry to perfect it. No. Just for one snippet of it. One tiny little tidbit, you could say. A little bittle tiddle bittle. You could say. You could say a lot of things. I should stop telling you what you could say. You know what you can say. Also, I shouldn't tell you what you can say, because stuff that I say... I said jizz instead of this. That tells you enough about me and my speech. Oh yeah, now I can't think of the word I'm searching for. Nice, Rief, nice. Yeah, problems. Speech problems. I have speech problems. Send help. Don't actually send help. I'm fine. I don't need help. I'm actually a very fine human being. I don't have any kind of depression or stuff like that. I'm psychologically and bodily pretty healthy. Yes, I know I'm overweight. That's a problem, yeah, but... Well, my doctor checked my blood and that's completely fine. At least I have that. Right? He didn't even find any allergy stuff, but still I should not eat peanuts because he checked for that specifically because the last few times I ate peanuts, my throat felt kind of swollen. You couldn't see it, but it was like I had something stuck in my throat, you could say. Something like having something soft stuck in your throat. I could breathe, there was no problem there, but you know, before a real allergy comes up, where I have to check for every little bit of peanut in stuff where it should not belong into, I rather just don't eat peanuts in general anymore. Right? Because having to look at every packaging description of the ingredients, that would be annoying.
I would be the one to do it.
Yeah, and you don't have to. And I'm not that into peanuts anyway, mainly in chocolate or something. Yeah, probably the only thing where I eat peanuts is in Snickers.
Mr. Tom.
Oh, and Mr. Tom. And sometimes, but that was rare, salty peanuts. Salted peanuts. Salty peanut. Now I said it. Now I can't take it back. But it kind of sounds like it has a double meaning. Right? Yeah.
At least they're not glowing red.
Oh, at least they're not glowing red. Yeah, we saw a video earlier with strange inventions people invented for reasons. And a heart-shaped tail light for your bicycle. Now imagine a heart hanging on basically a string
Upside down.
upside down. It looked like
Below your butt.
below your butt, it looked like you had red glowing testicles. What a bad design. Okay, we have to reset, I guess. So let's do what I said. We're not doing the nighttime stuff. I don't think that's really necessary, but yeah. Also not doing the photo because we'll do that only after we have our alpha. Because I want to do the photo with that alpha. Makes sense, right? We can change clothes though. Or you know what? No. No, these will be the clothes of this Odyssey. Of this Odyssey of us searching for our alpha Bergmite. That's a little story told in thumbnails. That nobody gets that did not watch this one stream here. But it is our story. It is our story. What is with that shadow? Shadow? Go drunk, you're home. There again. You see that? Off and on.
Oh,
Off and on.
Yeah.
Off and on.
It's a lot of
Yeah.
stuff. Something made it worse.
Yeah. Like I said, go drunk, you're home. The whole game is kind of drunk. It didn't even have an update and gotten... I didn't even get an update and... Please update my speech programming. Please, I need it. Imagine if you could update your drivers. Would that be good or bad for humanity? Would you want to install something into your brain? Or would you be too afraid that somebody might mess around with the data and you have a virus that might or might not start with C installed into you?
Could you please not while I'm drinking?
But it's more fun that way.
No, it's not.
It is more fun that way. Yeah. Would you be too afraid of that, or would you trust it?
Not yet.
Not yet. All right, you wait until Elon Musk is dead. That makes sense.
Exactly.
You can't trust that stuff while he is around, obviously.
I mean, they can't even get websites to be secure. So why should I trust them with my own brain?
My bigger problem would be trusting the German sources for it. Because our state, or state? We're not a state, we're a country. Our country can't really, doesn't really have the knowledge about internet stuff, sadly. That's basically, in Germany we call that a tragedy game. In German, a Trauerspiel. And I think that word fits it very good.
It's a tragedy play.
A tragedy play. Yeah, play as in theater. Yeah, that might be. It's the same word in German. Play and game.
Yeah, it's usually Schauspiel.
Yeah. Which would be a look play. Because it's a play you look at. But look play sounds wonky. Right? Okay. So we're back at translating German stuff into English again, huh?
Yeah.
Why not?
You should call me.
We should call.
He likes that stuff.
Yeah, that little Schweinchen. Yeah. I can't think of too much stuff from the top of my head. Like, what do we say what's different in English that we haven't already told people about? I mean, I still like standing on the hose. That's still a fun saying. Or understanding train station is also good. Yeah, we have showing the cold shoulder. That's the same. Oh, this sounds really strange in English, but if we don't need a certain number, just a number that fits loosely, we call that pi multiplied by your thumb. That sounds so strange and long. It's Pi mal Daumen in German, but that translates to pi multiplied by your thumb. Right?
Yeah.
That sounds good. Pi multiplied by your thumb. I like that. I like that. Okay, what else do we have? Do we have more mathematical stuff? Oh yeah, 0815 is basically what we call... Isn't there an English term for that? They don't use numbers, but... I have a feeling there is something there. It's basically when something is just mediocre. Just the normal thing. Nothing special. Just what you would expect of it. Then we say it's 0815. I don't even know why. Where does this come from? Do you know? I mean, you were the genius with the hose. And standing on it, the flow of information. That you should get a Nobel Prize for this.
Yeah, I can't find a direct translation. That depends.
It depends. Yeah, okay.
They have box standard, for example.
Yeah, box
Carmen.
standard.
Um,
Box standard fits it pretty good, I think.
0815 sex.
What?
Or vanilla sex. Yes.
You know, I heard about vanilla sex, but never about 0815 sex. Never heard that used. But yeah, vanilla, you could... It's so annoying, that thing, right? I don't know why I ever wanted a fly Pokemon. I kind of regret that choice. No, actually, there should be a fly Pokemon. Flies are everywhere. They are all the world over. It should exist by now. Did you just want to crush it with your cup?
No, I want to catch it.
I do want to catch it. We're playing Pokemon, but this is not Pokemon in real life. Let's use a ball. What was that? You couldn't have possibly gone any slower.
That was intended. I just wanted to move it.
Because if you would go slower than that, you would go backwards. Do I need to catch it? Okay, give me a sec. It's in a good position.
Ouch. You missed.
That's a titanium fly.
I hit it.
I did not miss. I slapped it between my hands and it just flew away. Out of my hands. It was between them, but it survived. Unharmed. That thing is made of titanium and is indestructible, and it's probably the Terminator in fly form. Which is a grim thought, but it will probably kill us all. So if I don't stream tomorrow, you know the fly is at fault for that. Who knows what it does to us at night? Laying its little maggots into your ear. Well, it would be eggs, not the maggots directly. Right? So, okay, we were at German phrasing stuff. Did we have, if the dog didn't poop, he would have gotten the bunny? Yeah, I think we had that. Yeah, I'm sure we had that in a previous stream. Then there is... There's also the... If you chase 2 bunnies, you catch none. Basically, I mean, it seems pretty logical what that means, right? Tell me in the chat or comments if you're watching the VOD what you think that means. I would be interested in seeing what you think. There's a tree shaking there, but it's a pine. Wait, those can't shake. What? They shake because they didn't load? There, you see that. Back there. They are shaking, and if I... How? I mean, that they are translucent and stuff, that makes sense if the model hasn't loaded in completely yet. But why is it shaking?
I think it's switching between 2 different ones for the level of detail stuff.
Oh boy.
But they are not identical in position?
Why though?
Because?
The thing is, you explain it and your explanation does make sense. But it does not make sense. My head is confused. I just hope it doesn't hit itself.
You can do that yourself already.
Actually, I don't
Doesn't have to.
think they should say hit itself in confusion. They should say something like it stumbled or ran against something, stuff like that. Also, why not flavor that a bit more? Why not do like both, and it could be either of those two, right? So you have a bit of a difference there. It might stumble and hurt itself due to that, or run against something. That I mean, you don't show it, which might be a bit late in 3D titles for not showing that, but hitting yourself in confusion seems strange. Especially if you take into account how other RPGs handle confusion, which is basically you see your teammates, granted no teammates in Pokemon, normal battles, there are double battles of course, but you see your teammates as enemies, so you might hit those instead of your real enemy. That makes sense, right? But if you're confused, would you hit yourself? Also, could you hurt yourself bad? Can you even hit yourself at full force? Is that possible? Or is your own body stopping you without you actually realizing? Huh.
Imagine you're
Okay.
laying in bed on your back,
On my
holding
back.
your phone over your head, and it drops on your face. Wouldn't your body do something that this doesn't happen?
I mean, in my case, it kind of does because I don't like laying on my back. And I don't like holding my phone there. That's so uncomfortable that I just don't do that.
It is, but people do it, and it happens. So why
Not gonna
should
judge
you be
here.
able to hit yourself at full force?
Because, well, first off, physics. The way is a bit... the way you have to move your muscles is...
You don't have to hit yourself in your face.
Yeah, on your arm, but is it really hurting you that much that you would lose HP?
You could. You can basically cut off your own limbs if you want to.
I mean, especially a being with claws can just scratch itself, right?
Yeah.
And tell me one Pokemon that does not have claws. You can't, right?
Yeah.
Really, you know? It's on the screen.
Yeah.
I think. It probably does not have claws. But like, Sarge here. Floe. The rest of my team might have claws. Not quite sure if Bergmite has claws. It could have. The tips could be harder or something. But wait, another problem here. How can Electrode or Voltorb hit themselves in confusion? What do they hit themselves with?
They hit themselves against something else.
So my idea of the flavor text would make sense again. I mean, it would just be flavor text. But even if you don't show it in 3D that they run against something or something like that, even if it is just flavor text, it still adds. Especially if that flavor text is different. Randomized, you know? And I think they do that with dodging and missing. Because I believe sometimes it says the Pokemon dodged and sometimes it says the attack missed. I think. I'm not quite sure on that. Might also be that that is not random but dependent on different stat stuff. No, can't be because the accuracy is on the attacks. Or on the moves. Wait, they say the attack missed. But they call the attacks moves here. I like the term special attack, but well, they do use that for the stat, so... Yeah, but for the moves, I prefer special attacks as the name. That's how I would name them, and I would call the special attack as a stat magical attack, probably. Physical and magical. And before anyone says Pokemon don't use magic, the original name of Pokemon, lore-wise, what they were called in the past, even before this actually, is Maju, which is literally magical beast. Look it up on the PokeWiki. It states it there where it's from. I don't remember where it's from, but there's a source telling that. But now that makes me wonder. They still call them Pokemon here, right? Already call them Pokemon here. But the Pokeballs already exist, so... And that's a thing I don't know if I like about this game, to be honest. It set up the stuff like we are going back to the past, where Pokemon are first caught. But then Pokeballs are already invented. That one guy mentions that in the region he is from, Pokemon catching and training is completely normal, and people do that all the time while also battling against each other. So it was made out to be this is the first of Pokemon. But it's not. There's more back in the past. I mean, of course, there's more back in the past because we're not the first human or something, but it's like there's a lot more history before this in regards to catching and battling Pokemon. Right? Even this game's legendary stuff has a backstory with the 10 heroic Pokemon things. This could be the first Sinnoh legend regarding a trainer. Not regarding a godly being, of course. That's fine that there's more because they predate humans. How could you make a game out of this, right? But I was, before I played it, under the impression that I am basically the first or one of the first human beings catching Pokemon and fighting with them. Well, then I was sent back from the future as well. That aspect, okay. But that's fine. That could still have worked. In the timeline, even if I'm from the future where I already know about catching Pokemon, I still would be one of the first people catching Pokemon here. From their point of view, at least, right? But that is not the case. A lot of NPCs drop stuff like, oh, in my region, that's totally normal what you do. This is nothing special. We do this since like 1,000 years. I mean, this game is great, but I kind of wanted to have the origin story, you know? The origin story of the bond between Pokemon and human. And I thought this is what this will be. It not. So, I mean, it's okay. We can have another Legends game that has that. But, yeah. And honestly, I think the only region that... let's say there are 3 or 4 regions, maybe. That would make sense. And it's like the next ones after this. Like, Unova has the original Dragon stuff, which you could make a game out of it. Like Pokemon Legends OD for Original Dragon. Or the name of the original dragon, which we don't know yet. Then Kalos has the backstory with that weapon. You could do something with that. Then we are in Alola, which also has the backstory with the Ultra Beast. If I remember correctly, they were there once before, right? It's not the first time the wormholes opened, right?
I'm not sure.
Solgaleo and Lunala did come through a wormhole. They are Ultra Beasts. So it could be around that. But that is already a bit stretchy, I think. And Gala, well, has that time where Eternatus first came to be. You could do something with that as well. But please include me in the story in that when you do that. But like Kanto, that's the thing. What does Kanto even have? What would you do in a Kanto Legends? You can't do Mewtwo. That wasn't created. Simply. Mew? I don't know. I wouldn't like a Legends Mew because Mew should not be the Kanto thing. I know it's a Kanto Pokemon from the Pokedex and stuff, but lore-wise, Mew is not Kantonian. Mew is like the Pokemon for everywhere. For the whole world, because it's the ancestor to every Pokemon. Also, make it around Mew, and where would the humans fit in? Because humans, at the time Mew were out and about, probably did not exist. Right? And what? You're gonna do something with the birds? They don't have a backstory, they are just magical birds. There's not really anything about them. At least not in the games. They don't really have a story around them. It's just birdie burning, birdie zapping, and birdie freezing. Then we have Hoenn. Not Hoenn, Johto, I mean. Yeah, Johto has the story about the towers, the burning down of the tower, and Ho-Oh reviving 3 Pokemon that turned into the 3 dogs. But how would you make a game around that? That's something that happened without any doings of humans. That just was a thing Ho-Oh did. So, yeah. I don't think you could make a good game around that. You could do something with Celebi, though. And include time traveling even, so that you maybe even go back and forth between the present and the past. Or the past, or the present and the future, depending on which viewpoint you take it from. But yeah, that could work. And Hoenn... Yeah, the legendaries have their story and they battled once before, but how would that be different enough to what happened in the Hoenn games themselves, right? It would just be those battling and Rayquaza, whatever you want to call it, interfering. We had that already, and it was just the same thing that happened in Hoenn's history. Don't really need that. Also, while I do like this game, I do want to see the original Dragon stuff, but you know, they started with Legends Arceus, the god of all Pokemon, who created this world. Everything else you do after this, every Legends game after this feels like a step down. Because here, you're aiming for God. While in the other games, you're aiming for some big, giant, mythical beings, still awesome and stuff, but you already did God. So... it's like, imagine a fantasy series where they slay the evil king, the evil god of destruction in Season 1. And Season 2, well, they slay the chief of all vampires. That would be kind of... nah. Right? You slay the giant evil dragon... and then the corrupt Chancellor is the final boss. What? That... okay, in Final Fantasy it might make sense because the Chancellor would probably turn into a huge demon thing, but... let's, for the sake of argument, say he doesn't. In our argument. He just is the Chancellor, a human. After you've slain a demonic dragon. Won't quite work. And this is basically what this is. Also... I mean, they could have done a bit more Pokemon in the Pokedex, I would say. Like, go at least onto the 300 would be good. Even though completing every Pokedex mission is kind of time sinking already. So, but on the other hand, if Arceus tells you, go catch every Pokemon before you catch me. If he says that, but actually means just catch the 241 Pokemon that are in this one specific region before you face me, Also kind of lame, right? Like I said, I don't really want there to be all that many more Pokemon, or, I mean, I would want that, but ease up on the Pokedex missions so that you can finish them faster. Because some of those, like, using Mimicry 25 times is just... how I did it was send out Bonsly to a Magikarp. Magikarp uses Splash. I use Mimicry. I flee. Because if you use Mimicry once... or Mimic? Is it called Mimic in English? The thing that copies the move the opponent used last. Yeah. Then flee, because you can use it only once per battle, because that turns into the move then. And then send it back again. And do that like 3 times, because Mimicry or Mimic or whatever it's called only has 10 PP. So it just... why? I did it to have done it because I want to perfect this game, but 5 would have been enough, or so, you know. Cut me some slack there. It's not that it is hard. It's not a challenge. It's just something you have to do. And like using self-destruct 40 times. Oh, no, wait. It was 70 times even, I think. Could you please not? That's quite annoying and just wastes time. I love the Pokedex missions, and I hope something similar will return in Gen 9, but improve upon them. Don't make them a hassle. Make them fun. Like, most of them are fun, but some are just a hassle. I pump from the tree 15 times. When it's so rare. No. Please. Don't do this to me. But yeah. Still a great game. Even if I complain a lot as well. But I feel that's Pokemon in a nutshell. You complain about so many things, but still have fun. Right? Also, can you believe that the next remakes that will be on will be the first mainline Pokemon games we played together? Black and White. Our first Pokemon games were Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but those were remakes. But our first mainline Pokemon games were Black and White. That will feel interesting, right? Revisiting them together again. Couple goals, I guess. Pokemon couple goals. It's fun playing Pokemon with someone else together. It's just fun. Right? You probably wouldn't even play it on your own, I guess. Not as much, at least, yeah. But progressing together at the same pace, kinda. Think about the same pace. We go into the gyms at the same time and stuff, but depending on how our teams look, sometimes she finishes earlier than I, and sometimes I finish earlier. Sometimes someone is bound to be a bit further into the game than the other one. So we have to wait sometimes, but that's okay, right? And then I grind a bit for you and find you a shiny Geodude. Yep. Just out of nowhere, in the underground. Fun times. Was my second shiny I ever found in the wild.
And now we have 20,000.
Yeah, now with Legends Arceus, I have one full box already, and the second is also almost half full. I have a lot of shinies. Sadly, most of them are balloons. No, not really most of them, but I have 4. I have 3 Drifloon and 1 Driftblim. So, yeah. Gonna trade. I want a shiny Living Dex, so I need at least 2 of them, of course, but gonna trade the others away, probably. And then Gen 9 announces a new evolution for it, and I traded away 2 of those and have to get another one.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Shouldn't be too hard, yeah. I like the rate how this game is giving you shinies. Because the rate increases if you work for it, and that feels nice. I think shinies should be a bit less rare. Like, having a good chance to encounter a shiny in a normal playthrough sounds good. Sure, you can't make it 100%, except, well, you could do a shiny like the red Gyarados. Or Ponyta, which they should do in every game, I think. One guaranteed shiny that might be a side quest, so if you don't do the side quest, you don't get it, of course, but it's there waiting for you. But also, just encountering one in the wild, like, what would be a good percentage for that? They could also mess around a bit so that if you don't have a shiny, you have a like 1% rate or something to encounter one in a wild battle. But once you have that, the rate goes down. Like, so that you can encounter one, right? Because that will put a smile on someone's journey. Right? Would be nice. I think that would be okay. Sure, the rate going down sounds strange at first, but wouldn't it be nice to have a, not guaranteed, but a good chance to get one for your team. Hopefully something you like on your team, of course, but that's chance. You can't always get what you want, right? I still don't have my humanoid Dragon Electric type Pokemon. Basically Zeraora with Dragon type attached. And I might never get it, but that's fine. That's a very specific wish I have there. I know that. So, I mean, if you encounter a shiny you don't like, okay, then it doesn't go on to the team. Happens. But you had a good chance, at least. After that, your chances drop down, sure. If you save often enough, though, you could manipulate that a bit. Just saying, and wouldn't be that bad, right? Also, quick question to you all. Do you also feel like BDSP just died down? Wimnots! Thanks for the raid! Much appreciated. Welcome to all of you watching now. Yeah, we are playing Pokemon Legends Arceus right now, and I'm looking for an Alpha Bergmite for my team. And right now we're talking about shinies and stuff. So, I was just about to ask something, and now I forgot what I wanted to ask. Yay! And again, Wimnots, thanks for the raid. How did you do 2 raids?
What?
Wait, no. Oh, wait, it was... Wait. I am confused. It was a raid, it was a host, and then another raid. How did you do that? It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while, but so, welcome. Still, welcome. You are... Well, everyone is invited to be guest on my channel here. But how did you do the multiple raids? It's a raid, but we're a little group today and mostly AFK. Well, that's fine. I don't mind that. I appreciate everyone. So, the question I wanted to ask about shinies. Was it even about shinies? The first one bugged out on my end and said it didn't work out, so I tried it again. Oh, okay. I mean, stuff bugging out on Twitch. That there is even the possibility of that, right? We never have technical issues here. Well, it worked. And everyone is here now. And again, hello everyone. I still struggle to remember what I wanted to ask. I completely missed what we were talking about. I was going on about shiny raids, but I think that was like 10 minutes ago. That's what happens if you go on a tangent like I do. Like I do very often. Yeah, I have no idea anymore. If I remember, I will ask it. But, well. Now let's see if we can get the alpha. Like I said in the beginning, if we don't get the alpha this stream, we'll just trade the one over I have in my other save. Or, well, my wife has it right now because can't trade with yourself on the same Twitch. On the same Switch. The new streaming service, the Nintendo Twitch. I don't know if that would be a good thing if Nintendo bought Twitch.
No.
Probably not. The other way around would be worse, I guess. I think Nintendo shouldn't be bought by anyone. There might be improvements, sure, but I think there might also be a lot of destruction of things we cherish. Like, imagine Sony buying Nintendo. How soon will Mario have, like, a real-life gun in his hand? Not that Sony is not doing colorful, child-friendly games, but I don't know if Sony could handle the IPs of Nintendo as well as Nintendo does. Sega buys Nintendo. That would be strange. I don't think Sega could afford that. Probably not. Nintendo buying Sega, though, that would have been interesting if they did that. Would Sonic be a Mario character in that case? Right? I mean, we do have Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games already, so they do know each other. But as far as we know, they are from different universes still. Also, Dr. Eggman swimming still a sight I never wanted to see. And there's not enough bleach in the world I could put in my brain to erase that. Don't put bleach inside anywhere of you.
Bleach.
That was just a joke. What?
Don't put bleach?
Bleach.
Yeah.
The only bleach you could put into your eyes is the manga that you
Somewhat.
can't see, I think. That you can put into... don't put the manga directly into your eyes. Put the words. See, reading. I'm talking about reading.
You're talking a lot of garbage today.
Yes. I am.
Or every day.
That might be the case. We will never find out. It's not like this is recorded, right? Or uploaded to YouTube later or something like that. Surely not. This is just private, right? There are no cameras here. No microphones. Damn it, I don't think I can put it away enough that it's not visible anymore. The microphone. I don't think that works. It wasn't visible. But also, the audio would have probably been bad with it over there. I don't mind it in front of my face. That's fine. But we might get a new setup in a few months. Looking forward to that, right? Some little IKEA shopping. Or IKEA, if you want to pronounce it the English way. Getting some new desks and... yeah, that's basically it. We're getting some new desks.
Some drawers and stuff as well.
Yeah, but those won't add anything to the stream setup.
Yeah, but we might change your cam position and stuff.
The cam position. That sounds strange. Position will definitely change. You will see less of this and a bit more of this. in the end.
Probably, yeah.
Probably. That's how the plan goes.
Depending on where you put your monitor.
Yes. And I might also be able to see both monitors while streaming. Woohoo! Looking forward to that.
I mean, I hope you will be able to see both monitors.
Yeah, because you can't
Because
press
I won't
start anymore.
anymore.
Yeah. My wife presses start. When I go live, I set up the camera. I mostly set it up before, but I have to put it up. But when I put it up, I can't see the monitor right there behind you. Behind you. Yes, you, Carl. Behind you. I can't see that monitor anymore, and that's... This is where I play. This is where Streamlabs is. And I can't press start if I can't see where to press it. Yeah, this is a science show as well. As you can see, we established you cannot see what you cannot see. And the reason for that, and this is where it gets scientific, because we have the reasoning behind why that is. You can't see what you cannot see because it is not seeable for you. Now you learned something. And actually, I have basic knowledge about how it works with the light stuff, that you get light into your receptors and stuff like that. We could go into that, but I don't think I should. Yeah, I know it in a very basic way. Basically, light comes in 3 colors. You can interpret these colors. They can mix to get different colors. Stuff like that. That's how you see colors. At least most people do. There are some people... Some people still see colors, but different colors. Well, others don't see colors, except black and white. Is that really a thing? Seeing black and white or grayscale? Or is that a myth?
I don't know.
Now that I think about it, that's how they always portray color blindness in media and stuff. But is there really this grayscale blindness? I'm not quite sure.
It's usually specific colors that aren't distinguishable.
Mm-hmm.
I think at least.
Yeah. Oh man, I would hate it not being able to see colors. I'm so big on coloring stuff. Also, one of the reasons why I like Super Sentai so much. They are colored heroes. They all have different colors. And I love that. Alone that fact that there are different colored heroes is so awesome. Which is strange, I know, but I like it. I just like it. Oh, they do not respawn anymore. So, let's get out of here. And go back in again. We have half an hour to go. And maybe we also catch that stupid fly today. Maybe. We might not be able to destroy it, but we can catch it. We haven't perfected its Pokedex, but should I let the chance of a shiny Cherubi slide?
No, you shouldn't.
No, right? Okay, we have to...
You caught Bergmite as a shiny, so...
Yes, I mean, we might not get a shiny for this, but... I surely wanna try.
Oh, I forgot to bring my Switch. Remember.
Oh, yeah. We might need that. Okay, sorry to...
Trade today.
I wanna trade today because of the thumbnail.
I get it.
Where's our flag? There's our flag. I have to take this chance. If we can get a shiny of this... Getting a shiny of these little buggers is hard as it is. And I am in a love-hate relationship with them as well. Thing about them is, I really like their evolutions. In that sunny form, which you need sunlight for. And that is annoying because the other form is not good. So the sunlight form or whatever it's called is one of my favorite grass types. But you have to have a change form all the time. It can't stay in that form, and that's annoying. What?
The cat for my shoe again.
The cat fought your shoe again.
Yes.
Yeah, our cat recently likes to... What does she exactly do? She's turning it upside down and then licking the sole, right?
Yeah, and sometimes she fights with it.
And sometimes she fights with it, and
now she brings her thingy again.
her
The string.
her shoelace.
Yeah.
She likes to play with shoelaces that are not attached to shoes anymore, gladly. She does not attach shoelaces in shoes. Just the complete shoe. I also once had to help her get her head out of a shoe. That happened. She, for some reason, wanted to crawl into a shoe. And it wasn't even my shoe. Like, I have... are shoe sizes international? No. I have big
feet.
I have big feet. But no, my wife has small feet and she wanted to get into her shoes.
My feet are not that small. They are normal size for women.
They are so small that you can't even see your little toe. Your small toe. Your tiny toe.
That's different.
Yeah, but she got stuck with her head and I had to rescue her. Which was something I would have never thought I would need to do with a cat. Gladly, they never got stuck in something hard. We never had to cut something to get them out. But she also has that strange condition where cats lick plastic. Which, at first we thought she was kind of, I don't know, stupid or something. Cats do stupid things all the time. But we have learned since then that it's kind of a sickness, something like that, an illness. If cats do that, and it's a condition you can't train them out of. We try, but it's basically futile, sadly. And it's really bad for them doing that, and she really sometimes eats that. Sometimes she just starts barfing, and then you see in all that cat soup swims a lot of plastic, which she ate. We try to put it away as much as we can, but, you know, sometimes, yeah. She also regularly is in the kitchen with the door closed because she hides somewhere where we don't see her, and I don't know what she does there, and then she wants to get out. Typical cat behavior. Let me in, let me in. Oh no, let me out again. They don't think about how to get out when they get in something. Yeah, we're talking about you. Yes, I hope people can hear you as well, or this looks strange. Also, let me get that shoelace out of the way, because if I roll over it with my chair... That happened before. It was not good. Let me tell you that. Right? Don't bring it back. I mean, you can bring it back if you want to play, but... Yeah. That's also a thing she continuously is doing. Okay, they don't respawn anymore. No shiny luck then. What she does is... She brings her shoelace, but leaves it in the middle of the room, and then comes to us so we play with her. She doesn't bring it to us all the way. And then, what she wants us to do to play is just put it on her back. And then she takes...
Not even. We just have to move it.
Sometimes just moving it is sufficient enough. And then she basically just carries it around the whole building. The whole apartment, flat, whatever you want to call it, and is happy. Also, if it gets between her legs, she walks with her legs like, not like a cat normally would, like this, but like this, and that looks so goofy. It's so fun. She looks so stumbly and like she needs help walking. But she's doing it to herself. She's not hurting herself or something, so it's fine. But yeah. No luck with the shiny Charon. Oh well. But good to know that they can be in mass outbreaks, because we still haven't looked up if Burmy can be in mass outbreaks. That, I mean, I have seen Mothim, but that makes sense. You can see Mothim in the wild anyway, but the thing is, Burmy and Burmadam only come out of trees, right? But Cherim as well, and they have a mass outbreak, so there's a good chance that it could happen with Burmy as well. Also, I don't have it in this save, but you know the ugly green shiny sprite for Teddiursa? That green looks actually pretty nice in this game. It works. That shiny works in this game here, which is awesome, I think. Yeah, I have no way of showing you right now, except if I would switch the saves, but I'm not gonna do that now, just to show that. But look it up. You can find the image, of course. It looks actually pretty good, even if it is a neon green teddy bear. But it works. Still preferring the brown because, well, the teddy bear is brown. I think they could have made it white, or like a bright beige tone. Because, I mean, it's not directly based on a teddy bear, but that would be a teddy bearish color and would work well, right? Most teddy bears are either a bit darker brown or that light beige, right? Or this brown, which is not dark nor light at all. But this kinda is what Teddiursa's coloration is like. Like these two here. But yeah. I might do a video on which shinies I would change. By... I cannot draw, so... I'm gonna take Pokemon coloring pictures and just color them that way. Which will get the point across. That's sufficient, right? And let me tell you, all starters will be recolored. But I recolor mostly only shinies I really dislike. Probably going gen by gen for that. Which is a bit of a problem if you do gen by gen for stuff like this, because with Gen 2 and 6 only having 100 or 60 new Pokemon respective, those videos will be much shorter than the others. Which, depending on how long they are on average, is not that good. Oh well, I'll see. In that case, they might have more Pokemon that need to change Chinese than the other regions, so... yeah. Future plans. This will happen someday. And with someday, that can be next year or later. Might be in 2 months, also. Could also be. It's a video that... it's basically one of those videos I do when I feel like I would like to do this now. Whoops. Whoops what? Whoa! Why didn't you tell me? Did it just happen?
Because it just happened, yeah.
What is... yeah, sorry, I have to battle. What's happening right now?
I'm not sure.
Our CPU is spiking at 100% suddenly. Was around...
Going down again.
It's going down again.
Look.
Yeah, around 80%. That's where it normally is when we stream.
Yeah.
What is... I mean, I tried switching to OBS instead of Streamlabs. Because people always say it's better for the CPU. And it is. When it works. The problem is, last week, not last week, the week before, last week I was a bit sick. The week before, I wanted to stream Chrono Cross again over OBS, which worked fine before, but then OBS said, no, I'm not working. And I don't know why. But I might have found out why, actually. Because our graphic drivers today got an update. I forgot to tell you that, actually. So, this might have fixed it. Might have. We'll see. You don't really see which software I'm streaming with, but... yeah. We'll see. Yes?
I'm just wondering why the viewer count is different from the users in chat count.
Okay. What do you mean with different?
There's 2,
Yes.
but I have 3 not bot viewers.
Okay.
And I'm watching as well, so
Yes.
it shouldn't be on 2.
I mean, you could try refreshing the chat.
I'm getting the same on Twitch here.
Oh, okay.
Automatically, so
Well.
I'm not sure.
Oh well. These numbers are always strange.
Yeah.
Wait, is that... no, that's just big.
And now it's
Somehow...
3 again.
I kind of wonder... can't we get alpha as of now? That doesn't make sense that we have to unlock it first. That they can be alphas, right? That wouldn't make any sense.
They
Why?
are more common, I think, when you get the evolved form here.
More common, yeah, I mean... that might be. Well, we have the possibility of the trading.
Yeah.
It has a nickname and everything, so... that is still a possibility. And then we have to train that a bit to evolve it, and we have to do side quests, which goes hand in hand. We can do this at the same time. And then our team is complete. All of the 5 big Pokemon and our starter. Which also includes a grass, fire, water, and electric core, which is a pretty solid core, and I like to have that. I don't have an electric type on my team every gen, but in most I have. I think the first gen I had no electric type in was Gen 3. No, Gen 3 I had one. Gen 5. In Gen 5 I had no electric type on my team. My team was Hexorus, the starters, Braviary, and... which was my 6th one? It was not Zoroark, it was not Voltula. Who am I forgetting about here? Oh, that bothers me now. Which was my 6th Pokemon in that gen? Damn it. What was it? Give me a list of Gen 6 Pokemon. You know what I tend to like. What was it? I feel so stupid when I hear it. Gen 5, not 6. sorry. What was it? Oh, I remembered. What's its name though? The little green slimy. Yeah, that's the German name, Monozyto. Solosis, I think? It might have been. That one. Which is one of the strangest Pokemon. Yeah, the evolved form, of course. Reuniclus. Okay. Yeah, which is one of the... I don't know why I like it even. It's just... I know, I saw it, I caught it, and I wanted to put it on my team, and it just grew on me. But this initial... I want to have this on my team. I just wanted to try it out. And I don't know why. It's just... it's green. Okay, I like green, but... But it totally grew on me. I totally fell in love with this little one. Now that I think about it, might be my favorite psychic type. If you count Hisuian Braviary as a flying type, because... That's the thing, yeah, I like birds, so... bird creatures, so... Yeah, but I rather count flying types as flying types than their secondary type. I would never say that the normal Braviary is my favorite normal type, because... I rather give that to a normal type that actually is more of a normal type. And that would be... what's it called in English? Ordinal. Ordinal would be my favorite normal type. It's also a Pokemon I think that should be a fairy type. And I don't get why they didn't make it, because it's very magic-y and stuff. Can use a lot of types. Strange, but, well. That's what it is. But, yeah. I don't like to give the place of favorite normal type to something that just fits way more into another type. So, basically, I don't count any dual normal type as a normal type for this. But yeah. That's also why I don't like saying my favorite psychic type is the same as my favorite flying type, because that would take the spot away from the psychic type, you know? That, I don't know, that feels wrong. Did I already do a video about... Yeah, I did. I did a video about my favorite Pokemon of each type already. I remembered. And I made some multiple placing things. Like grass, fire, and water, I divided into my favorite starter of each type. And my favorite non-starter of these types. Because I like having the starters on my team. That doesn't necessarily mean they are my favorites of these types. But it kind of feels nice having them. At least to me, having all three on the team. And I do like them enough that I'm not gonna put them off the team. And that goes for all starters, actually. There are starters I like more and starters I like less, but that goes for them. Yeah. But, like... Do I like this more than Hisuian... I forgot its name. The start of this game. A tiny bit. But in private, the position of a starter puts it a bit higher up. Just because it is a starter. I know this is strange thinking, but... It's about the feels. It's basically about feelings. I just feel good having all starters on my team. And I do hope we never get a region where there's a starter I just do not like at all. I just hope that never happens, because that I don't know how I would handle that. Would I still have all on my team, or would I say, no, not this time? Well, we have a fresh new region and a fresh new chance of an ugly evolution to a starter. Let's hope not.
Cat.
What?
Or two-legged cat.
Yeah, I mean, I'm so and so on that. They do the 4-leg gets 2-leg way too often in starters. But if Sprigatito gets 2-legged but looks good, it still looks good in that case. They should keep it 4-legged, but just because it becomes 2-legged doesn't mean it's a bad design. It's just they have overdone it. And like Flame Kitty, what was it called? Incinerator. That shouldn't have been 2-legged. That could have become a real cool looking fire type tiger. But on the other hand, I like how it looks, and the wrestling theme it has, it's also not that bad. But yeah, that definitely should be 2-legged. Like Ember, for example. I think Ember works pretty well as becoming a 2-legged pig. That was good. That worked. But here's a fun fact. Gen 1 starters, all 2-legged. I know you see Bulbasaur on 4 legs all the time, but it actually can walk on 2 legs. I mean, I would count it as a 4-leg creature, sure. Because, like, a dog can walk on 2 legs as well, but it's not very comfortable and not something they do often, but they can. And, like, a bear can walk very comfortably on 2 legs, right?
Yeah.
But they're still better on 4 legs, and that's where I count it. Basically, what I count is, are you 2-legged or 4-legged? The thing you run away with. If you run away on 2 legs, you're 2-legged. If you run away on 4 legs, you're 4-legged. Because that's the highest speed you can get with just your legs. And then that's your preferred choice, right? Now the question is birds. It doesn't work for birds. They don't run away with their legs at all. They fly away. So are they wing-legged? No. They only have 2 legs. They can only be 2-legged creatures. But in case of birds, it's just not a matter of their legs. Their legs aren't that important. I mean, they have to stand on them while they eat and stuff, but it's not... It's like you sit down on your behind while you eat. So are you behind-legged? No, of course not. And am I just saying that birds' legs are their butts? I'm basically saying that, and now that you think about it, right, it makes sense. That's basically them sitting while their walking would be flying. So their legs are their butts. They have the same existential reason that our butts have. What a very strange topic to be in. Oh, Bergmite, come on. Come on. Don't avoid the attack all the time. Okay. Maybe we will hit tomorrow or something. The accuracy is 85. Thank you. And a crit. An unnecessary crit, but a crit. Okay. We're almost out of PP. I think when we run out of PP, we'll do the trade and the photo and stuff and then call it a day. So we're gonna raid someone. After that. We do the trade, the photo and stuff. Just have a look at what's left right now. Getting rid of 3 more. But seems like it will be the traded one. It would be so beautiful. The perfect end for this stream would be us finding an alpha in shiny right now. That would be the pinnacle of Pokemon hunting. That is hard to top. Okay. So we kill that and then we do a round because they could have spawned something. Raging Fury. Okay, no. You're not one either. You're also not one. And so about them losing the red eyes, I don't know how I feel about that actually. One thing, if they lose the red eyes, the alphas are just very big Pokemon on your team. But in some cases, the red eyes also don't look that good. So that's good that they lose them. Okay. Well, that's it. You have your... I just wanted to say DS ready, but the DS would wish to have these graphics, right? And I know the Switch graphics aren't the best, but come on. It's way better than DS. That's why I hate when people say these are PS2 graphics. No, the PS2 couldn't do that well. Let's just be honest here. PS2 games looked worse than this. Not worse in the sense of bad, but not as good as this. You can see the difference. Okay, let's get rid of items first, because we found a lot of items that we don't need in our inventory. You. There we go. And then we'll trade. I can trade you the shiny over. Then, yeah, not gonna use that on this playthrough anyway, so. You want to trade Pokemon? Someone nearby. Oh no, everyone sees the code. But I doubt that any of our neighbors who would be able to have the connection to you watch the stream. That would be... With the neighbors we have, that would be strange. So, where is it? Did I put the shiny Bergmite somewhere special? There. Barely visible. Off up. Trade it. Okay. Did we show off the trading already? It looks so awesome. I mean, it will probably change because the Pokeballs are very different, but... Oh no, it's a glitchy Bergmite. It looks strange. Oh, all those starters that were shiny and were resetted because people didn't know. Oh. Okay. Boom. Hello, Glaciant. You will be put on the team right now. Should we also do the other shiny while we're at it? Yeah, let's quickly do it.
I have to see if I have something to trade.
Yeah, I mean, give me just something. What? What was that? Why did you pause there? And suddenly turn silent?
I don't know. I was thinking.
Oh no.
Oh, sorry.
Don't hurt yourself. Okay, looked up someone to stream? To stream. To raid.
I didn't.
Oh, are the graphics bad again? No, they were just on your screen down there.
What? It's not even your stream here right now.
Oh.
Everything seems fine.
Okay, everything fine. Then we don't need to change clothes. We're just...
Oh, yeah. Sit over here.
Well, we could. But I think he has enough viewers.
Forever Sammy would be on the
Okay.
I think.
You think?
Yeah, when they're hosting, they're shown us on
Yeah.
as well.
That's
So I have to
that's
check.
dumb. And so the viewers you get when you host aren't the viewer. They don't count towards your viewers. So that's strange. I mean, it's good that they don't, because would you host then if you host and just get no viewers? That would be where's the alpha? Where is it?
I don't know.
Should be on this.
And the spot.
Is it here?
Oh,
Here.
Yeah.
Okay, Glaciant.
Okay, so Forever Sammy is streaming.
Okay.
Stuff.
Okay.
Crash Bandicoot.
Huh.
What?
Warped.
Yeah.
I'm not really into this series. I have no idea which one this is. No one else? Then let's do her.
Hot TP?
Isn't that a...
No.
change the screen. Let's go with yellow. Yellow and snow. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, just streaming music?
Yeah, I thought so. They Hot TP just streams music, I think.
Okay. Yeah, the others have more viewers. So if you want to choose someone with the least
Who is it?
it's Forever Sammy.
Okay. And the others are?
Xeon, Abraxas, and World Twitches.
Oh, Xeon. We can do him.
Okay.
Let's do Xeon.
Let me check if it's not a host.
His streams are always fun.
Yeah.
So, what can Glacian do? Look fierce. That doesn't look fierce. Look happy. Okay. Go to sleep. Okay. Dizzy. Nah, pretend to faint. Oh, that looks cute. Faint looks cute. It looks like sleeping, right? Looks like sleeping. Behind the back. No, those aren't good. Confident. At the ready? No. Let's give a thumbs up. With a delighted expression. Start shooting. And shoot. Okay, stop taking photos. Saving. If we don't save now, that will be bad. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this stream, and I hope to see you tomorrow where we play some Mango Mischief as well. We are now going to stream Xeon Abraxas, who plays...
It's the raid, not stream.
Raid. And he plays...
Plays Evil Dead.
Evil Dead. Okay. And hope you have a good time over there as well. So, yeah, check out the links in the chat to Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. And until next time, bye-bye.